Who would have thought that the famous Hollywood star Zac Efron is a travel expert? Unlike an average tourist, he has a whole other way of experiencing a place he visits. By skipping the usual hotspots and ignoring popular attractions, he fully immerses himself in the culture and nature, showing respect for the places he visits. In his series Down to Earth, Zac gives his fans a first-hand experience of how sightseeing his way can truly be a magical experience. So in today's journey, we'll explore the vibrant and enchanting region of Costa Rica, one of the beautiful destinations featured in his series, and learn all the reasons why Zac's way is the right way. So, let's start, shall we? Reason number 1, he chooses experiences over attractions. Zac Efron truly redefined the way of experiencing Costa Rica in the episode of Down to Earth. Instead of visiting those cliché and overly exaggerated spots, thanks to Instagram and other social media platforms, Zac went for a different approach. He preferred eco-villages and communes like Punta Mona and Alegría Village. From learning about the farming culture to actively participating in communal living and hiking through the rainforest without using any luxury transport. The goal is clear. Zac's approach encourages travelers to connect with the culture by actively participating in it, rather than just observing from a distance, as if they were in a museum. Just imagine harvesting cocoa, then roasting it with your own hands, and then getting the chance to taste it. Well, now that would taste a whole lot less exciting if you were to skip the process part. So be like Zac and don't follow the sheep's footsteps. Instead, be the odd one out and explore things a little differently. And trust me, doing this is a big help to the environment itself, because when you choose to experience the nature and culture of the country like Costa Rica, you significantly reduce the damage done to the ecosystem due to overcrowded attractions. Reason number 2, he cares about the planet. In Down to Earth with Zac Efron, one of the main themes that the series emphasized was eco-friendliness. Every step Zac took was deep and meaningful, showcasing how much he cared about the environment of the region. Throughout his venture in Costa Rica, instead of spending his $1 million on luxurious resorts, he preferred to stay in eco-lodges like Punta Mona. This off-grid style of living is truly an awe-inspiring experience, just like how Zac portrayed it by living in the company of pristine rainforest and fully solar-powered accommodation. Instead of just caring about his comfort, he made a concerted effort to minimize the environmental impact of his travel to zero. He not only carefully selected his accommodation choice, but also ensured that the equipment he uses is eco-friendly, avoiding single-use plastics and opting for reusable water bottles. To spread more awareness, he also visited a water treatment plant that is known to deliver clean drinking water to several Costa Rican communities without releasing any harmful contaminants into rivers or wildlife. And while we're on the topic, it's worth knowing that Costa Rica generates 98% of its electricity from renewable sources, something that has never been seen before in any other part of our world. Reason number 3, he goes off-grid on purpose. As hinted earlier, Zac truly embraced the off-grid culture when exploring Costa Rica. This may seem like a bold and very uncomfortable choice, but in reality, it's the only logical way to connect with nature and the culture of the region. Most tourists have one major issue: they're never ready to escape technology. When exploring beaches, mobile phones are always sticking out because uploading a post to Instagram is much more important than your own experience. But Zac has a different approach. No tech travel, meaning the use of technology, especially the one that affects your mental peace and the surroundings, should be avoided at all costs. Your trip should bring you mental comfort away from the worries of your busy life and allow you to connect with nature, finally. Instead of choosing taxis or other transport, try hiking to give your body a little workout. You can trust me on this one, because this habit will provide you with access to places that no transportation can. From hidden spots like isolated beaches to secrets of the forest, that's what we truly truly call exploring. And if you're lucky enough like Zac, you'll get the chance to communicate with the local communities and learn their culture, which is a much better way than reading facts through a Wikipedia page. So do yourself a favor and get out of your comfort zone on your next visit to Costa Rica. Reason number 4, he talks to strangers. Now that we're talking about comfort zone, there's another thing you should learn from Zac if you're trying to become an ultimate traveler, and that is interacting with strangers. Most of the tourists are restricted in a fragile bubble that can be popped with just a little bit of courage, but the introvert personality just doesn't let you do that. But trust me, stepping out of those guidebooks and connecting with the locals can be a true game changer. You can never learn about the culture of a region like Costa Rica better than through the locals. These people have been living here since the very beginning. Their customs are passed through them, and they have the authenticity that no one else can provide. Zac spends time chatting with everyday Costa Ricans, such as farmers, market vendors, and wandering locals. Each one has a unique story to share, teaching you a fact about the region that you can only discover by having the courage to communicate. Instead of eating from well-known restaurants, go for the local foods because they're not only more tasty, but also provide you with that cultural touch that is impossible to have while sitting at a fancy dinner. Additionally, this act provides significant support to local communities, which are often overshadowed by all-inclusive style resorts. So get out, explore, and interact with the people. They'll welcome you with open arms. And if you're enjoying these tips from the Hollywood legend Zac Efron, then why not apply them for real on your next trip? And while you're doing so, hit subscribe now for more smart travel stories and learn how to explore the world without harming the ecosystem. Reason number 5, he embraces discomfort. When planning a trip, our first concern is usually the accommodation. We seek absolute luxury, a nice view from the window, and front access to the beach. But ask yourself this question: what difference does such a trip make compared to watching it through a TV screen? It isn't quite the same, isn't it? As you don't have to do anything adventuring and just walk a few steps to reach your destination. This is just another reason why Zac Efron's travel is so unique, because he embraces discomfort. He hikes through muddy mountains, travels through dangerous terrains, only to discover the secrets of Costa Rica. Then, after a long day of adventure, he takes a cold shower. Now that's a pure jungle experience. This may sound like a challenging task, but if you're still young and love to have an adventure, then this is the way. Once you embrace discomfort, you'll be seeking it yourself. And no matter if it's a storm or a very hot day, you'll overcome all the challenges of your trip. Imagine hiking a very long trail just to see the view from the top. It might sound boring, but the hardships you face for it make the final reward feel more rewarding and awe-inspiring. Even if it's heaven outside your window, you'll eventually grow bored with it. But if you work for it, then it feels like a trophy, and you'll cherish it for your life. Make small sacrifices, such as your comfort, for the greater rewards. Reason number 6, he packs for the world, not the gram. Now, considering all of the above reasons, another point also arises: packing. If you're planning an eco-friendly adventure, then you must pack accordingly, just like Zac, who, in Down to Earth, had packed all the appropriate gear for a thrilling adventure. From an eco-friendly reusable water filter bottle, to a solar charger for keeping devices powered, to quick dry clothes perfect for storms and moderate rain, all perfectly stuffed inside a compact and lightweight backpack. With this gear, you're ready to climb the mountains and explore the region for days. The world doesn't need more tourists. Yes, the world already has more than enough tourists, but what it really needs are explorers like Zac Efron. Tourism benefits only a small portion of a region like Costa Rica, but explorers go to great lengths to capture the area's beauty and its hidden communities. This is a direct solution to prevent overcrowding and save the environment from further destruction. So, on your next trip, don't just decide the destination, but also think about how you'll explore it, the cliché way or the official Zac, the eco-friendly style. Well, thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more smart travel stories. The world is waiting.